This is episode 1 of 5 of the podcast, Timeline Towards the American Revolution. In this episode, you will learn about the French and Indian War. So why are we starting with a different war if our goal is to understand what caused the American Revolution? The French and Indian War was actually one of the major causes of the American Revolution, and basically set all of the other events in motion. This war began in 1754 and was fought between the French and the British in the New World, which would eventually become the United States. The British came to North America in search of land and established the colonies in the East. The French came to North America to increase their fur trade and were living more to the west, in the Ohio and Pennsylvania region. As the British began to expand their colonies into the west, the French were angry. They wanted that land too. Even though this war is called the French and Indian War, the Native Americans fought on both sides. This war lasted for 9 long years, but the British colonists finally beat the French in 1763. The war finally ended with the Treaty of Paris. The treaty gave the British claims to most of the land and pushed the French into Canada. The British now had control of all of the land east of the Mississippi River. So you may be wondering, what does all of this have to do with the American Revolution? Well, wars are expensive. King George III, the leader of Great Britain at the time, had to spend a lot of money to beat the French and gain claims to the land. When the war ended, the British government needed to make that money back. Since they had spent all of that money defending the colonists, they thought that it was fair that the colonists helped to pay it back. King George issued a series of taxes on the colonists. The colonists, however, thought these taxes were unfair due to their lack of representation or say in the British government. This eventually led to the American Revolution. Check out episode 2 to learn more about the taxes passed by King George and the colonists' reaction to them.